What is up, everybody? This is Big Ox 666 here, and check it out. I was just scrolling around, on Twitter and stuff like that, minding my own business, and I see an article of Kotaku saying Nintendo 64 has reached 20 years, and I was just like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, are you kidding me? So I pretty much looked up on Google, and pretty much, yep, in Japan, 20 years old, and man, I remember so many fond memories with this system and stuff, and I still have mine to this day. Works and everything. This is my third 64. I got this one for free and stuff since I pretty much collect the stuff. But yeah, I remember, you know, I got mine during Christmas and stuff, and the three games that I got was if I could find was Super Mario 64 that came with it. Freaking Wave Race 64. That game was so freaking awesome. And one of my favorite fighting games is Killer Instinct Gold for the 64. They even have this version for the rare replay, which was one of the reasons why I bought it for the Xbox One. But man, I used to play those games all the time, especially Killer Instinct and Wave Race. It was so basic but fun in a way, and it was great. And Mario 64 was an amazing game. It was just like Mario was meant to be, because all the games after that, like Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 3D World, you need to play that game for the Wii U. That's an amazing game. And ever since that Super Mario 64 came out, it was just complete change of the Mario style. And there was a bunch of other games that came out for the 64, which I forgot to include. My favorite, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the 64. I played this game for like freaking months. I could always go back and play this game, like no problem, because this is my favorite, like my top three: Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and Link to the Past. And Link Between Worlds is like right next to Link to the Past, like right next to it. So that's pretty much four. Minish Cap was meh. I tried the other ones. Link's Awakening was not that bad. It was pretty decent, but not my favorite. What, Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass. I couldn't get into it because the you have to use the stylus to move around and stuff. And I tried to get in Twilight Princess. I just couldn't get into it. I'm gonna try it again while I get the HD remastered one, and I just still need to get the Wind Waker HD version of it as well. But what else I have right here? I have a bunch of games that I got for free that I never played. I remember playing Cruising USA. Cruising USA, yeah. Room, yeah, yeah. That's a freaking awesome game. I always love Cruising USA. I have Cruising Exotica. It's not as good compared to Cruising USA. The first one's always the best to me because that soundtrack. Room, yeah, yeah. Banjo Kazooie, when actual Rare was actually good with their games, when they had Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, they also made Banjo Kazooie as well, and Banjo Tooie, and Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which I never played. I know that was on a 360, but everybody said that game was kind of mad. But also, you can find this game on Xbox One Rare Replay. So if you want to try it out, go for it. Castlevania for the 64. Enough said. It was bad. It was bad, but it had its flaws. But I never picked up the second one. I think it was like Legacy of Darkness, something like that. But I never played it. Star Wars: Shadows of the Empire. I have not beat this game because that game freaking fight. I think it was Boba Fett. I think you had to fight him, and I could not beat him at all. What else? Oh my gosh. I remember going to my friend's place because he had a 64 as well, and I remember him playing this game right here, 007 GoldenEye, was an awesome freaking first person shooter. I think it was this my first. No, no. Was it before Doom? I'm not quite sure, but I totally remember this one. GoldenEye 007. This game right here was like, if you want to talk some shit, you this was the perfect game right here if you want to talk some shit. Like I played this game like constantly, just going over my friend's place, playing GoldenEye. Because he rented it. I pretty much bought it for my own self. For me and him to play. I don't have Super Smash Brothers. I really don't for the 64. It was my thing, but I do have the GameCube version, which is my favorite, one of my favorites. I do like the Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U as well, because that was pretty awesome. But yeah. Also, Perfect Dark, the story. I love the story of this game, and the multiplayer. They tried to change it up a little bit. It was just like 007, but they tried to change it up a little bit. It wasn't the same. It was fun, but it wasn't the same. But also that they have Perfect Dark Zero, which is kind of meh. And what else do I have here? I have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I played this one on the PlayStation 1, which was, I say, a whole lot better, but it still plays like Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which was an awesome game. I think the first one was good, and Tony Hawk's Underground was also good too. I didn't play the rest of them. Conker's Bad Fur Day. This game right here is a must play. It's on a rare replay. Most of the games are on rare replay. Killer Instinct, Banjo Kazooie. What else do they have over here? I don't have anything else, but yes. Yeah, play this game if you had a chance. This game's freaking amazing. It really is. There's another game that I asked my dad constantly for, and it was like, I think, was it WrestleMania? It was WrestleMania 2000, but there was another wrestling game that was pretty much for WCW. I can't figure out what it was. I do have this one in WCW versus NWO World Tour. I think it was Revenge. It had Raven on it. It had Raven and Goldberg on it on the front covers. I can't remember which one it is though. But I that was okay. But this was the more advanced version of it. It had all the freaking WWE well, WWF, one of those two. It had all the freaking, like, The Rock and Stone Cold, Steve Austin, all the stuff from the 2000 when wrestling was freaking amazing, when the wrestling was good compared to garbage nowadays. I'm just saying, I don't watch the stuff. The last time I watched was, like, Mickey James going crazy. She was hot. Just saying, she was hot. Just putting that out there. But I do have a few other games right here. Let me see. 007. Just bear with me here, people. This game right here, I never even played. Some type of arrow gauge, where the fuck it is. Chameleon Twist by Sunsoft. Top Gear Overdrive. But yeah, I got most of these games for free. Yep, this was it right here. Wow. This was it right here. NWO and WCW Revenge. But yeah, this was the better one, in my opinion, for the WCW. I'm getting all the stuff all confused. And I got a piece of hair in my head. But whatever, we're going to deal with it. I don't remember if this was the first WWF game that was, you get to create your own player. But I know it's kind of cheesy. It's been so long since I played these WWE games or WWF games. It's been so freaking long. But man, what else do I have here? Monster Truck Madness 64. I played it like one time. I was just like, meh. Wow. I didn't know this was made by Rockstar. Well, I'll be damned. Wow, I did not know that. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry, I don't have Star Fox 64. Sorry, I don't have Mario Kart 64, which is an awesome Mario Kart game. That's like the best one in my opinion. I'm sorry, everybody likes the Super Nintendo version or Double Dash. Mario Kart 64 was the shit, but I don't have it here. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it for my 64 collection. I know it's not the biggest one. I mean, I still need to get, Mischief Makers. That was an awesome, underrated game. It really was. But Nintendo for the 64, it has some awesome games, especially for the Super Nintendo. It really did. But you know, Nintendo's not this. It's saying it was its prime back when the Super Nintendo 64 was out. It was its freaking prime. But now they going to shit. Just saying. But anyways, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. What was your favorite like games for the Nintendo 64? I just showed you a couple of mine. You know, leave in the comment section below. But anyways, stay awesome. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to add 2 more games, which is Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This game right here was too freaking short in my opinion. It was a lot of backtracking as well, like a lot of backtracking. You had to go do this and had to go do that and had to go do this. I couldn't get into it because you had to replay time over and over and over again just to do a few things here and there. I guess you could call them missions, but whatever. It was just like, I think it had like 4 dungeons. I think it was four or 5 dungeons now, and that was it. Not compared to like Ocarina of Time. It was just like had like so many. It had 3, then I think it had like 7 or 8 more dungeons after that. So I was just like, yeah, I prefer Ocarina of Time so much better because I was so excited for this because it was a new Zelda game and stuff like that, and pretty much it came out to be total crap. Some people enjoy it. I mean, you could play the Nintendo 64 version of Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time on a 3DS, but my opinion, honestly, I prefer, Ocarina of Time, hands down. Just saying. And also, I mentioned Doom 64 on my Doom impressions, which I had the game still to this day, and it wasn't a bad Doom game. I actually got the chance to play it, a few years ago, and actually sat down and played it. It's not a bad Doom game. It really wasn't. But I was just pretty much afraid to play it because I was young and a punk back then. But anyways, that was the other 2 games I forgot to mention and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it, guys. My little Nintendo 64 collection. I had a great fun with it and stuff like that, and I'm just like surprised that it's been 20 years and stuff, and I'm 31 now. So picture, back in the day, freaking tube TVs with 480p and stuff like that. Just a 3 little the red, white, and yellow plugs in a tube TV. So yeah, that was back in the good old days. But anyways, that's about it, guys. Give it a like if you like the video, pretty much, and so on. But anyways. Stay awesome. This is Big Ox 666. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.